Hey, it's TaxQuips time from TaxMama.com. Today, TaxMama hears from Kelly in the TaxQuips Forum, who's doing something unusual. She says, I tried to claim the adoption credit on this year's taxes. It was denied because IRS said I cannot use this credit for the adoption of a stepchild. Well, after my divorce was final, I began adoption proceedings for my son. They were final at the beginning of this year. Yes, he was a stepchild while we were married, but when I started adoption proceedings, we were no longer related, right? Well, Kelly, that's an interesting situation, and the right answer could be worth a lot of money to you. You may want to appeal IRS's decision. I find that IRS staff often disallows large credits the first time, counting on the fact that people will not fight. What you do have is an argument against your case. IRS rules with respect to dependents and related parties specifies that relationships that were created during a marriage do not change after a marriage is ended. What do you have in your favor? Well, there's nothing in IRS's definition in Pub 17 of a child eligible for the adoption credit not being a stepchild. Do you see something? I don't. There may be something in the tax code perhaps, but usually if there is, they would include that information in the pub. When IRS sent you their rejection letter, there were instructions on how to appeal your case. Follow the instructions or get help. If you've missed the 30-day deadline to respond, don't worry. Wait for the next letter. That gives you 90 days to respond. During that time, file a tax court petition and bring your case before the court. Do your homework. Dig through the tax court case archives and see what other adoption cases they have heard. Read the judge's responses. They're very revealing about the tax court's decisions, and they contain extensive references to the law in other cases. Not only is it worth the trouble to do it yourself, you're going to have a lot of fun. And remember, you can find answers to all kinds of questions about adoption credits and other tax issues free. Where else? At TaxMama.com.